Alright, everyone, welcome back. Funny story. This is most likely going to come out after the video for Enderall, but I kind of fucked up. So I was clearing out old footage just to, clear up space on my hard drive, and I deleted the original final two videos for Amnesia here. So hey. Unfortunately, I do know what I'm doing now, which is rough, but... Okay, it's rough in terms of I know what's coming, so I can't really be spooked, but, you know.
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
So yeah, I can't really be surprised. I kind of know what's coming, so, big shame there. But hey, at least I can do this faster than the original hour and a half or so that the original recording went. So, oh, this is the save before I met Agrippa. Ooh, oops. Well, you know what? It's fine. We'll work through it, huh? All right. So just gotta get this all lit up. I said lit up, and I'm all lit up again in my mind, in my bed. All right. I really do like singing, but I don't think
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes?
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, I like singing, but, I don't know. I don't personally think I have the voice for it, so... We need to get... There! Haha! There we go. Well, you know what? Let's help Agrippa now. Oh! Alright, so. With that cut away, I wanted to stand there and, just kind of listen to Agrippa. Because I don't know if I have to stand near him and hear his whole spiel to do the thing I did originally. But yeah, so we pushed that gear in place, which, if you remember, well, you should remember, it won't be that long ago at all. I came into this room over here, and there's two levers, and originally they don't work. But if you press that gear into place, you can do a little bit of this. Okay, a little bit of this. And, I think that's required for progress. But now I can just make my way back down. Speedrunning.
Daniel, you have gone too far.
Hush!
I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Shut up, Alexander. You don't know anything. Alright. Ow. Hi, Agrippa.
But if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at it. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann I, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help a recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Alright. So, we need to get a potion for Agrippa. Okay. Man, I didn't even touch my meat this time and everything went bad. Ah! Bug on my screen. Get out of here. Alright, anyways. Okay, so we need to do this. Put the meat on the string, and then, yeah, just get it down there. It's okay. Yeah, we don't have anything to worry about. And now we get a bone. Alright. So, with that, we can go into... Is this transept? Yeah, this is transept. Yeah, alright, you know what? Yeah. We have to go in here anyway, so... Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Yeah, alright, that's cool. This is, oh.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Yeah. So, you gotta go up here. I mean, unless you don't want to get other things, but it's fine. I do want to get other things. So, looking around. Tinderbox, very nice, very good. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured the reaction I would get from my victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, preceded by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into a greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will also prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that that all will be for naught. Oh, I can't read. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. String. Alright. That string is the important part. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Sucks to suck, my guy, but hey, it's cool. Idiot. Alright. So this area, as I recall, is free of monsters. So we can just kind of mess around as much as we want to. Speedrun. 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 Alright, we gotta touch this. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. I do not like that much. Alright, orb. Orb obtained. Let's go. Alright. Alright, hang on. Jar and string. Trust me, we need this. It's very important. Aren't you glad that I'm not, like, up?
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Because funny.
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Before I continue, I would just like to mention that this particular torture instrument is the Judas spike, in which your butthole is placed on that spike and lowered. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Anyways. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torturer was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Cool. Icky, but cool. Alright. What was I saying before I got interrupted by that memory? Oh, right. Yeah, aren't you glad that I know what I'm doing? And if I didn't know, this would take forever. I just hope I remember what to do in the other torture place. I don't want to read this one, but I'm gonna, you know. So anyways, that's pleasant. And now we need to put a glass jar in there. Alright. And now we can leave. You might be wondering, hey Noodles, why are we grabbing blood and bones? And the answer is, to help Agrippa, clearly. Something died inside of him that day. Watching the man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Oh. Unfortunate, but not my problem, I guess.
Dad, good to see you.
Hi, Agrippa.
Seems to have found all pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Okay. Oh, but before that... Yeah, we could go to the choir first, but actually, I believe we need to go here. 10 cell. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached it once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. Ah, yes. Sometimes that is what you must do. Hello? Where's that monster? Right there? Oh, shit. He's going the way I need to go. Damn. Well, not to worry.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Oh! Goodbye, idiots! You? Yeah! Get fucked, loser! Woo! Oh man, I am the best at this. Oh, hang on. Alright, cool. I think we're done with the monster. I mean, I did kind of just trick himself into, you know, yeeting himself into the void. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, there was a thing I have to grab in here. It's, where is it? Oh, here's a note. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Well, that's a good question. But, you know... Man, I can't believe I just did the thing. I convinced an enemy to glitch through the level and just die, you know? Is the thing I'm looking for in here.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Well, whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess. Oh, here it is. The bucket of tar. Something may need to, have some tar reapplied. You know, to re-tar the item, so to speak. Alright, anyways. Tar acquired. Orbs acquired. We don't have to worry about that just yet. However, getting the tar is a thing that you have to do. So, you know. Alright. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought? The answer is no. It never ends.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Alright. So I think I want to go this way now. Yes, this way. Alright, let's see here. I'm not up. Tinderbox. Nothing. Oh, hey, another thing. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Cool story, bro. Alright, so. Weir taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Cool, so Agrippa's a German alien. Gotcha. Weir claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how I am to part from him if my return might be denied, I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weir told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer, vitae, and Tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. Inquire seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with those letters looks wrong. I believe it is a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karnak, whatever. I will have to address Weir with this, as he will have to supply me with host. Also, a properly prepared well should be suffice to contain it. Alright. So you might think, oh, okay, cool, so we got like 2 of those. Yes, we did. Carefully cutting the man open made him think, this is how father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. Alright. So, we're in the choir now. And, okay, we're not in choir yet, but soon. Very soon. Alright, let's go get that other cutscene real quick.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw Withdraw your shadow from my domain!
That's pretty
Son,
cheerful.
there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
And now we got... Oh. Thought there were supposed to be guys hanging from the ceiling. I guess I'm misremembering stuff. That's fine. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Alright. So this place is gonna get annoying real quick. For one, it's kind of dark, and for two, there's enemies here that I completely miss.
Intentions, Daniel. Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both. The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Well, isn't that cheerful, huh? Alright. Time to interact with the wheel. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Ah, yes. Collapsed their fucking lungs, yes. Truly merciful. Alright. Oh, so there's 3 pieces here. We've got 1. I don't even want to mention how many times I ran around this originally. Just trying to find something I missed, and, yeah. Good night. Okay. And parkour. Okay, we're good. I don't know how many of those enemies with the knife, sword, arm things are here. Here we go. Finally, a use for my hammer. I think that's the last time we used the hammer as well. No. Maybe. I don't know. We still have it. Oh yes, a brass bowl. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Say that 5 times fast. Alright, give me that. I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. Alright. Okay, so we gotta find one more orb. Can't remember where it is, but damn it, I'm gonna try. I just hope I don't run into any more enemies, because, you know, I don't want to die. Is that it right there? think that's it just across the way. Too bad I can't jump this. Grass. Alright. This way, please. Please, no enemies. Son of a bitch, there's enemies. It's okay, though. I am that good. Look, once you know how to play, you don't fuck up as often. Wow. Alright. I know there's a couple of things around here, like laudanum and I want to say a tinderbox, maybe oil. I don't actually know. Well, there's a tinderbox. AKA a Gen Z's phone. Heyo! Alright. And nothing in here. Okay. Hello, Iron Maiden. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eyes had ruptured and began to leak. Ew. Alright. Orb. We have all of our orb now. So, just a matter of getting out and not dying. Yeah, that secondary part is, well, secondary. But it's fine. Believe in the me that believes in the ability to escape. It might not exist. Oh, never mind. I'm out. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so. Once we're back in Nave. Oof. Alright. Hello, Agrippa.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the skies. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay, so. We can't actually prepare the,
I see that all the
yeah.
places you need.
Yes,
I know I
Agrippa.
have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Yeah, so I was gonna mention, we can't exactly save Agrippa just yet because, well, you know. But I'm gonna run up the stairs real quick. I'm gonna gather some oil, and then I'm gonna end off this part, and then hopefully, realistically, the next part should be the end. So, yeah, that'll be fun, right? Oh, I know we're not seeing as many monsters, but like, I'm be honest, I don't really like dying in games, you know? Crazy idea, but wait, what? Oh, damn it. Well, that was kind of a waste. That's fine, though. Alright, so. This time around, I'm not going to pause for my outro, so. You're gonna get it while I'm running down. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourselves. And again, hopefully next part will be the end, and then we can get back into Enderall, which I'm actually I enjoy. I enjoy. Yes. All right. So that said, peace out.